Hi, and welcome to Yarn Habit Geek Podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast if you wish to join. Welcome to all new viewers, and welcome back to all old viewers. This is probably going to be a short episode because most of this week has been working on the big projects, which I will be showing in Whips of the Week. Alright, whips of the week. I have a total of 4 whips to show, and if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at my show notes because I write them all before I film. And first up, the Hogwarts Bobble Stitch blanket. As you can tell, I gotten a little tiny bit further in this Slytherin and Gryffindor section, but hopefully I will get more done for next week. But oh my god, it is turning out amazing. Oh. So hopefully I will have a good majority of this of Slytherin and Gryffindor done for next week's episode. And next up is the next blanket, which I've finished another square for the Ron Weasley blanket. And I am currently working on the 3rd row, and it's been about a year, I think. Yeah, about a year since I started this blanket, and I'm only on the 3rd row. So basically my main goal is to get at least pump out 1 row each month. And I know, well, this is only the 2nd square I finish for the 3rd row, and end of the month is next week. So hopefully I can work like a mad dog through that. And I'm currently working on square number 3 for the row 2. So, I'm basically getting halfway there to finishing row 3. And next up is the tiger rug. Now, I actually had to restart this piece all over again because the pattern chart did not mark a few of the increases, but showed that it was increased on the next row. So I had to frog it all, just rip it all out and start over again. And actually I am liking it now because it's now fully following the chart I'm using. And last up is for Whips of the Week is something I got back to working on just last night, which is Commodore Norton. Now, as you can tell, this was what I showed, basically finished last time I worked on Commodore Norton, but I'm currently working on his jacket. Like, basically, since I last worked on Commodore Norton, I had everything that you've seen on the body finished, and on this coat, it was just mainly the main coat and 1 sleeve. I've got the other sleeve done now, and I've done this little collar, which I'm going to be trimming in my gold crochet thread. And next up, I'm going to be, since I have these marked for where I'm placing the white lapels. I think they're lapels. They're kind of like lapels, but not fully lapels because they're thick. Well, not thick, but wide. And that is it for this week's Whips of the Week. Next up, finish objects. Alright, finish object time. And this week's finish object, I actually had to finish because today I am also filming the first of my tutorial Tuesdays, which will be uploaded every first Tuesday of every month. And since next month is Valentine's is coming up next month, so the first tutorial is going to be these little hearts. and I will actually be making one of the hearts along on the video. So basically, I've made a total of 4 hearts, and one of which I posted on my Facebook and Instagram. So you got a little sneak peek to one of the finished objects that you could do with these little hearts. And basically, here's another one. Basically, I used the brown yarn, and I have a nice cream latex that's used for the bottoms of some slipper socks to make a little chocolate theme heart. And then, you know, pastel colors and embroidering made a little candy heart. And then there's this one that I actually did for this past weekend, which is my winged heart. But it's not just any winged heart, it's a hair barrette. So those will be shown at the end of the tutorial for next month. And that is actually it for this week's episode. Next week I will be filming a day early because the end of the month is obviously next week, and I end up being busy every end of the month. So I will be filming next Tuesday and seeing you next Wednesday. Till then, my friends, stay crafty.